We're here in Loudenvielle in the Pyrenees for round 6 of the World Cup. We're in probably for a wet week this week, so well, it's going to be at least a wet practice day. We've had a lot of rain here this week, so it's going to be spicy out there. And this week we're helping out a couple of people. We've got Bodie Burke, but he has a bit of support, so we just help where we can with him and give him some cash. And then we're going to help out Elise Empey. She's an Australian girl, and she finished 8th in Andorra World Champs in elite in her 2nd year elite, I think. So pretty impressive ride. So we're going to help her out with some mechanical support and do what we can to get her on track. So it should be good. Got the Continental coming in with the tyres for a privateers program. We've got a bunch there we're going to give away. So any privateers that drop by our pit, they get some fresh tyres and they're ready to be hooking up for the race this weekend.
As a mom, can I shake your hand?
Yeah,
and say you're feeding the passion?
We're trying to.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Thank you. We've got a new man on the tools this week. We've called in some last minute help from Frank from Portugal. He used to race the World Cups with me, and now we've got him on the tools. So yeah, you keep that going, mate. It's Elise's bike. He's just given her a tune up for the weekend. So yeah, cheers Frank. Cheers mate.
You're welcome, mate.
Frank the tank.
Probably one of the steepest tracks of the year, so it's going to be interesting. We're heading out for first laps of practice now, and then qualies tomorrow, then race runs, so it should be good.
It'll be pretty slippery out there. A bit wetter than home, but it'll be good.
From Aussie,
Laugh or cry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a bit different. Not the conditions we'd hoped for. I work in Medina Bike Park, just in like the cafe area. As a barista with the crew. I think it's so sick the setup in Medina, because you can like work in the morning and ride in the afternoon, or vice versa. So yeah, so good to work down there for time on bike. I think that's like I moved down there to do that, so I could just like ride and work. But it's been actually unreal, like having you guys support me this week, the privateer program. Like I think it's just like took off like one of those extra stresses that you normally have during the race weekend. And I think initially I was like didn't want to, I felt bad, but like just today, like I got a flat tire and you changed it like in 10 minutes. Like the support was amazing, yeah. Second place I was pretty stoked with. I didn't really have that in mind at all, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just still buzzing. I was pretty stoked. Yeah, like I did my first one, like you said, kept catching the ride in front of me and crashing, and then luckily UCI gave me a rerun and I think it turned out for the best. Yeah, it was pretty sick being back at the top with all like the top women for the rerun. I think it was kind of cool being up there and starting behind them, but yeah, I was stoked to come down and do a good run. I was so surprised to come down and say second. I was like, thought I just scraped into the top 10. I was like, sweet. And then, yeah, when I turned around, I was kind of a bit gobsmacked. But
Due to the schedule changes, they cut the semi-final run, so we just had a one-run qualifying and semi-final, just straight to 30 riders. So it was always going to be pretty tough to get in that top 30. But for me, I made the mistake of sticking with wet tyres and it kept drying. So yeah, it wasn't really the best choice for the conditions. It was so dry, so the wet tyres were not ideal.
Can't park there, sir.
Way dry. Is it? A little dewy, but dry tyres are good, I reckon.
Race day, mate. Loudenvielle, we're ready.
Okay, brothers.
Little bruised, but I'm fine. And Davo's shaking.
Yeah. You get that, Angus?
Shaking.
Oh, did you get the cramp?
à l'intérieur numéro little side sweeps there, and I think those top three.